Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you are and whenever you're listening, welcome to Morning Brew. Let's start out in the chat. Let's see here. At 6:47 p.m. last night, Professor Brady Speck says, "Bird is late. That is all." I don't think he's quite late then. I'm sure he was going to be, but actually he was right on time, surprisingly. 54.5 Access Radio. I'm so jealous Salty Trucker has Shatner's old toupee. I don't think it would fit. The ego would be too big. I mean, Salty's head, not Shatner. Jedi Bill said, okay, second. Cool. And Kapla, Berto Prey 5. 47 Yorktown, good morning from Eastern Canada. Darth Astor, morning, everyone. And good morning, Ervik Sonder. How are you this morning? And how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a good day. I was checking out a couple of things on Twitter this morning. I find it funny. You have idiots on both sides of the aisle who blame the other side for everything. No matter what the issue is. Doesn't matter. And then you have a few people who are actually willing to talk. And yet there are people that consider Twitter this great source of information for figuring out what the pulse is on the society. Yeah. Whatever. No. Sorry. That doesn't represent us all. No, there are some people that don't. No. Hell, there are even some people that don't get on Twitter for damn good reason. Let's see here. Darth Astor said, Bird is like Gandalf. He arrives precisely when he means to. Dave G Sound says, good morning, Brew. And good morning, Dave G Sound. PCAT says, good morning, Captain Truck and chat. Good morning to you, PCAT. Oh, yes, there's, Tweeter. Like I said, for the most part, I use it mostly as a tool to try to get out information that, gone live. I have a group chat for Morning Brew for people who want to participate. And actually, for the most part, it's kind of quiet. It's just mostly sending links, like to the streams. Excuse me. My on my Discord group, what I do is every day I send out both the link to the stream and the link to StreamYard for those who want to join. Of course, after the stream is over, usually not right after, but after the stream is over, I go ahead and delete the StreamYard link because there's really no need for it. Nobody's going to, really go there. There's no reason to. I'm the only one that can add anybody in, so there's no way to have a conversation once the stream's over. So I just delete them all and keep the streams up showing in there. That way, if anybody comes across them and wants to see what it's about, that's fine. They can go ahead, click on it, watch it if they want to. Let's see here. People saying good morning to each other. Dave G. Sound said, I had to start a Twit account. I held out till the other day. Need it for links and to see who's on when. Yeah, unfortunately, that it does come in handy. It's a tool. And as long as the tool is used correctly, you're fine. But word of advice, do exactly what you want and need to do on it and get off. Don't linger, don't look around, just do what you need to and get off the damn site. It's not worth it. And let's see here. Yes, again, people saying hi to each other, asking how they are. Awesome. And by the way, Bert, how are you feeling this morning? And Eric Saunders says coffee first. Well, you know what? I don't usually do it this early, but for you...
Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
Oh. And I know Eric Sonder actually likes that. So that's why I went ahead and played it. Let's see here. And yeah, it's like a bullhorn, right? Anything you say goes to everyone following. Basically, yes. And not only that, people that follow the people that you follow also get notified. So, yeah, more than the people that you follow or that follow you, it's the people that follow them. So, yeah, when you're... Now, a direct message, of course, is, just as it implies, direct. You go directly to them. If you want only those people, that person or a group of people, because you can set up a group chat easily. And if you want to send it to that group of people, that's what you do. You just set up the group chat. There you go. You're done. Otherwise, Yeah. It's a cesspool. David G. Sound says, yay, coffee. And your work, welcome, Ervik. I know you like it. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yes, that does. You're going to have people that try to follow you. Just, it's something you got to deal with. You can either make your account I don't remember what they call it. I don't think it's making it private. Well, you can lock your account so only people can actually see it. But that I'm not sure how to do personally. I've not had to do it, so I think Jedi Bill has an account like that, so he might be able to tell you about that one. But I was just, since it technically for me is an hour later starting the stream, I would not, like I said, unless you're sending out a link, like, if you're wanting to post something for general information, like here's the stream I'm on, that's fine. That draws attention, will get people to come to the stream potentially. Other than that, no. Avoid. Unless, of course, you're NB Geek who likes to take chances and wants to get banned all the time because he likes to express his opinions to the nth degree. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but on a private platform where he has been banned before, expressing himself, maybe not the best thing to do all the time. And, wow, cool.
Hello world, it's Berto Prey 5. Kapla.
Kapla. By the way, have you checked your email? AOL.
Checking. I see now I have an invite for something.
Yes. This way I can actually now have a co-host.
God damn it.
What?
I have to send you a different email address because that is not the email address I use with StreamYard.
Okay.
Well, tweet it. Can you resend it with this other email?
Yes, I can.
I'm sorry to make it a pain in the ass.
Bird, you're always a pain in the ass. We understand that. Well, let me put it to you this way, Dave. Like any tool, if it's used properly, it's fine. Don't blame the hammer if you're stupid enough to break the glass because you're trying to hit the window to close it, when you should probably try using something else, another tool.
A rubber mallet.
That would be one. Another would possibly be some WD-40, depending on what kind of window it is. It could be something else where you could just need a screwdriver to just kind of loosen something up. But no, people will just grab a hammer and and yes. So the right tool used in the right way is well, the best way to do it. And I will have to check my Twitter in a moment. Okay. Come on. Really? Yeah, you. All right, now let's go ahead and go to StreamYard. Even though I'm on a stream, I probably could be sharing this, but no, I don't want to share it. So I will just be talking while I add Bird. And let's see here. Members. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and remove from the team. And we're going to invite to the team. There we go. That is taken care of. And you should have that anytime. So whenever you get that, be interesting to see, because I know for a long time we've all been asking about a co-host abilities.
Well, I am now part of the team. I'm going to leave the studio and come back. I'll be right back.
Certainly. Oh, trust me, there are plenty of Twitter wars out there. So how does it look now?
Looks good. I can change the layout.
Yep.
I can take me out.
Mm-hmm.
You out, I guess.
Yep.
I wonder if I could take you out. No, but I can edit your name.
Yes, you can.
I can put you to solo layout. So
And this way, if there's ever be like,
I can mute your microphone. Which
yes,
I
you
just
can.
did.
Yes. I like that.
And I can invite other people.
Yes, you can.
Fair. Good. And this is basically what we wanted.
Yeah. It is absolutely everything people have been asking for.
Except for the fact that it's limited to a single person. and you've got to pay for more. Now, you see, I would be okay with it if other people who already use StreamYard and have paid accounts were allowed to be part without having to pay.
Yeah.
Because the way they're advertising is, oh, and you get a free account without paying. Well, fine. You get a free seat without paying. That means that everybody who does pay should already have a seat. Like, I should be able to invite you to be my co-host, and because you have a paid account, it shouldn't cost me anything. It shouldn't cost me my one free seat, and it shouldn't cost you your one free seat to have me.
Right.
But it does. So that's bullshit. They're lying as to how they have things set up. It should be one or the other. They're using both.
At this point, I'm just happy to have it as it is. Changes will come.
Me too.
Changes will come. Because I've had times where I've lost the internet. And it's like, what the hell is going on? Where's Cap? Okay. And now you can wait a reasonable period of time if you're on the panel, and say, okay,
and broadcast. Oh, I'm not just an admin. I'm just a co-host. Huh?
No,
I'm an admin.
Yes.
What's this checkbox? Oh, you're live on Odyssey.
Correct.
And Twitch. Got it.
What?
I have a comment box. If I post something, does it post as me or you?
Well, let's see.
Posting test. 1, 2, 3. Ah.
Me. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Yes. Actually, he can also highlight any question in the chat, any comment. So, like that. And technically, yes.
Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
Well, technically, yes, Dave. Yes. Yes, they did. Although they are being a little stingy, they've started giving the ability to add people with different roles. Now, I think it's kind of stingy of them, but you know, It's like, let's see here. It would cost about the same for a year membership as it would to have paid seats. You can have up to 5 people, which I think technically
You're one of them, so it's 4.
Yeah.
And one of them is free. So technically you're getting 3 extra people for $5 a month. $15 a month, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I said, now if those 3 other people had no StreamYard account or no paid StreamYard account, then maybe I could understand. But if they're already StreamYard customers, they should be able to join the team regardless and not counting towards your paid seats. Right as day, everybody gets 1 free seat at their team. So 2 seats. Yep. Technically them who needs to take up 1 seat and 1 person they can designate for free. If you want 3 more in addition, you have to pay their minimum team plan, which is $15, and then $30 for 10 seats and 15, up in increments of $5 and $15.
No, for right now, you can get it for like $8 or $9 a month, depending on where and when you do it. But yeah, no. I mean, literally paying for 3 additional seats for even the $8 a month just seems too much.
I didn't see an $8 option.
And Robert Rose Jr., Earl Grey tea hot. I just want to be contrary. That's always good. Good morning, brightest day. How are you? Good morning, Sluggerville. Right now, it's about $8 a month extra.
You sure that's not just the first month prorated? Like you've already got half the month out of the way?
You can pay, it's $8 a month for a year. You got to pay for the year.
Oh, if you pay for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I don't pay it annually.
But it's like, no. Why in the hell would I pay $96 for my account for StreamYard per year? Why would I pay an additional $96 to have 3 additional seats? No, that's doubling the price. No, thank you. I mean, I may not be the brightest bulb in the box, but yeah, I'm not that stupid. And good morning, Low Specs Linux Laptop. Good to see you. Nice catching your stream last night. You actually can pay by the month. It just costs more. So where you'd be paying like $8 a month for 12 months, you'd be paying like $15 a month And so that means that if you wanted to pay monthly, it's like, what is it, $20 a month, then an additional $15 a month for your access. So, if you want more than one seat, there you've got $35 a month for StreamYard. And sorry, not going to do it. I am cheap. I freely admit that. So what's going on, Bird?
Honestly, I'm still fighting my cough pretty hard. I might call my doctor today and just ask for antibiotics. This is ridiculous. It's not really getting any better.
Okay, you pay $25 a month. So basically, if you wanted to add 3 additional seats to the table, you would go from $25 a month to paying $40 a month.
Should I do the honors or?
Go for it.
Welcome, Pflugerville.
Oh, hello. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm awake. I always sleep early, get up way too soon. So you guys are talking about your StreamYard subscriptions?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And if you want to add somebody, obviously, most people would want to add somebody as a co-host, not an admin.
And Kapla Alexander. Can I take you off the rails?
Go for it.
So, Bird, are you enjoying Prodigy? I haven't watched any. I'm not going to watch it, but... Oh, shit, he fell asleep already.
I'm sorry, Pfluger. If you're talking to me, I was hacking up a lung here.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
You say what? Prodigy?
Yeah,
Correct.
Did you enjoy it? Yeah.
I mean, it's not as terrible as Discovery and Picard. I don't know. I'd say I enjoy it. I'd say I hate it less. Would I watch it if it didn't have Star Trek on it? Absolutely not. It's only because it's labeled Star Trek am I watching it.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough.
Go ahead.
I just can't watch it because it's just a kid's show. But go ahead, Cap. I'm sorry.
For the first episodes, I didn't have an issue with it being a cartoon, because it wasn't. I don't really think it was. I mean, it wasn't as over the top as Discovery or Picard, but it wasn't a quote unquote kids show. they did deal with more serious topics than what, well, most kids shows do nowadays.
Well,
So,
if there was never a TAS, I probably would never have gotten into Star Trek.
mm-hmm.
Because when I was a little kid, like 5, 6 years old, TOS scared the shit out of me. I was just, oh. But the animated series was, I liked that. So then, I got into, I was a bit older when I started watching it. I could handle it then. But what a child's brains are.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, yeah, it's, as Dave said, watch the first part of the first Prodigy. I don't like animated Star Wars. And that's the thing. It's not Star Trek in any way, except by the title, in name only. And you have the holographic Janeway and a ship that kind of looks like a Federation ship. That's it. Everything else is Star Wars. And good morning, Mr. Gregory. And yeah, I still like the animated series. So yeah. It's not like I watch it all the time, but I still like watching it occasionally. Probably nostalgia. Nothing wrong with that.
No, that's cool.
But no, if you're watching Prodigy expecting Star Trek, you're going to be disappointed. Honestly. Now, is it a show for that kids can watch safely? Yes. And I have to agree with Salty on one thing. With once you introduce them to this, there's no other Star Trek for them to watch unless you go to the classic, and most are going to be like, "That's old."
Yep. Well, that is one thing they need to do is turn it into a springboard to turn kids on into watching Star Trek. I mean, I just finished up binging watching Enterprise, and it's like, yeah, some of the, I don't know where I'm going with this. But it should really be a springboard to get kids to watch Star Trek.
Oh, I agree.
But then again, I wouldn't wish, Discovery or Picard on any kids.
No, that would be not exactly safe.
But then you look back and you watch like TNG, and that looks really outdated. And you look at DS9, and that's not as outdated, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
And Voyager was a fart in the wind. I love Enterprise, but, there's quite a few episodes I just kind of skipped because they're just so bad that why watch them over again?
No, I think, even Enterprise today would be watching it going, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, first of all, they're expecting shorter, quicker paced episodes because of how I don't know, they're dumbing everything down.
Well, that's good for me because I'm kind of dumb, but
Well, I don't even think you're that dumb. I mean, come on. I mean, if you could follow a one of the, if you can follow a real Star Trek episode, you're not that damn slow.
Dave G Sound is being kind of funny in the chat. You might have to read those.
Okay. Patrick Stewart was younger than me when he first sat in the captain's seat on TNG. How old was he? That scared me. Yeah. He still looks old back then. Yeah. See, I don't like reality television for the most part. And some I find interesting.
Yeah, he's only a handful of years younger than Shatner.
I'm sorry, it's just he looked older back then.
And greetings, Mountains of Elysium.
Yes, greetings, Mountains of Elysium. Yeah. The J.J. Abrams Trek movies turned me off for any new Trek. Yes, unfortunately, I have seen his movies. Afterwards, to say the least, I felt dumber after watching them. That's why I only subjected myself to the first one. After that, no. And greetings, Mountains of Elysium. How are you today? I absolutely, utterly refuse to watch the other two.
Oh, I liked the first one, hated the second one, and liked the third one. So there you are. 2/3 at least a C or B minus.
Patrick Stewart turned 48 in 1988. So that would have been how old he was 47 or 48
Yeah.
when Next Gen started.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Alexa said 38, which made me scared. 48, I can live with, because that's still in the future.
Yeah.
I guess I was on track to have the same hairstyle.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not far behind you there, Bird.
For an actor, it's not so bad. You can play an older man, which generally there's been high demand for in, both movie, TV, and plays. And you can play it for a long, long time without really changing much. I mean, Jesus, I would say for 7 years, it didn't look like he aged at all. Hell, into some of the movies, you saw how Data had aged, and Troy and Riker and everyone else. LeVar a little bit, but they purposely made changes to his costume. But I'd say two people that look like they never aged throughout their entire Trek career was Picard and Worf, and that was it. I mean, Riker, Troy, Beverly, what's his face, Wesley Crusher. I mean, they all clearly aged. Just my opinion. Does it matter? No. I mean, people are supposed to age as long as you're not Vulcan.
O'Brien.
Oh yeah, O'Brien.
The greatest Star Trek. The greatest man in Starfleet. What was that title they
Yeah,
gave
the
him?
greatest person, I think, in Starfleet history.
Yeah.
Chief Miles O'Brien.
That
And he was
episode
his
is hilarious.
transporter console. So it was him from TNG, not him from DS9.
Right.
Exactly. So they went way back. Well, he was standing behind the transporter console in the thing. So, yeah, Stuart did look younger. What?
Which transporter room was Chief O'Brien's favorite?
I don't remember.
Number 3.
Yes, exactly.
I've not had enough coffee yet to
think like that. I'm sorry. I just had to do it.
I don't know if Anti-Tracker or Salty or Conti, somebody should do an all O'Brien, or Vile Mike should do an all O'Brien
Category?
Not category, all O'Brien game.
Oh, the whole panel.
Trivia game. the entire day. Entire stream is just O'Brien questions.
I think I would do one board O'Brien and one board Worf.
What was the name of the cat that O'Brien took back from his undercover mission and we saw for only one episode?
No, that one I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. I was hoping somebody did. I think it had an M in it.
So it wasn't Spot, right?
No, it wasn't Spot. I guess there was something wrong with that cat because we never saw it again.
Nope.
I want to blame Keiko, but I'm blaming Keiko.
Yeah,
I'd start to blame her.
she probably turned it into chop suey.
I'm just saying, Keiko's like, no, 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 no. And she put the cat in the replicator to be recycled. All I'm saying.
Well, at least you didn't put it in the airlock. Blast it into space. Put a can of tuna on the far door and throw the cat in there and poof, sealed by now.
Excuse me.
Now, why waste a plate of good tuna for that? Although that would make an interesting question. What did happen to the cat? Because
well, they renamed it Schrodinger, and they put it in a box and electrocuted it, and it didn't live.
I think Miles was doing a transporter experiment to see if he could beam the cat all the way back to Earth. Anyway, he'll let us know when it rematerializes.
Wound up on Quark's menu. Good one, P-Cat.
so wrong. So wrong.
I could see Keiko taking it to Quark. Say, Quark, have you ever seen this animal? Said, no, what is it? It's a Earth delicacy. It's worth at least 3 bars of platinum. I'll give you 2. Deal. How do I prepare it? You just put it in the microwave for an hour.
No, he would just take it over to the Klingon restaurant, have him prepare it.
Remember, they like their food alive. And one that fights back.
Well, the Ferengi were chewed. Klingons don't give a shit. They want it alive. So, you know, like I said, he prepares food for people who are used to eating food. So, therefore, you know, go ahead. He does the killing and brings back the meat. And here, make yourself a stew or something. Oh, yes.
Prune juice, a warrior's drink. How long has this animal been dead?
Decades. And good morning, the Bosco scenario. I'm doing well. How are you? Unfortunately, Bird
I'm in
is
and out of coughing
having
fits.
I
Unfortunately.
was just about to say that.
Yeah. Listen, Captain, it goes without saying, if you ever had to replace me because of my inavailability, there'd be no hard feelings. Absolutely.
I understand.
I completely get it. So don't even think twice if you have to. One day, if I'm not there or whatever. Okay.
All right.
I get it. Definitely got to talk to my doctor today.
Oh, I agree.
My public can't go without me.
Yeah, I suppose it's DS9 Wednesday.
It is. We're going to do it as a panel again.
Oh, cool.
In case I can't, which I don't think I'll be able to talk the whole way through.
Well, what episode are you on now?
Yeah, it's a really good question.
Okay.
Let's see. Resurrection was last week. I'm not sure. I think it's is this a Keiko episode or an O'Brien episode? I gotta check.
Okay, we'll find out what it is shortly.
I got it. DS9 season 6. List of Deep Space Nine episodes. Season 6. Statistical probabilities. This is where we meet Bashir's genetically engineered weirdos.
Oh, yes. So
Not a bad episode.
Which weirdo was your favorite one?
The one he got to talk eventually.
Yeah, the quiet
was
one.
The hottest.
Well, he didn't get her to talk in this episode. That was in.
No, not this one, but next time.
Yeah.
The shy one.
When she came, or when they came back.
Although, to be honest, by the time they come back, the one playing the Admiral is pretty funny. That's a stupid question. Patrick.
Yep. He's funny.
Kind of reminds me of the Patrick on SpongeBob SquarePants. Hate to say it, but
God.
Never seen SpongeBob.
Oh, unfortunately, with kids, yeah, I have. Not an experience I would.
I don't know. It looks like it's probably better than Coco Melon.
Well,
I gotta tell ya, I'm getting my fill of Coco Melon.
Yeah, I don't see how you can tolerate it. I really don't.
Or Dave and Ava, God, it's even worse. I'd say Coco Melon to Dave and Ava.
I'm sorry, children's programmings are not made for. How do I say this? Enhancing intelligence. It's for suppressing it. Oh, Lord. I absolutely love when the kids are here because time for them to go away. School would be nice right now.
We can hear them.
Oh, I know you can. Trust me, I know you can. I can hear them quite well, even though I have the headphones on and technically.
Do they always scream at each other?
Yes.
Well, there you go. I guess I was kind of rambunctious when I was a kid too, but they seem
No, not like this. Not like this. Oh my God, no. I mean, if I had acted half this bad, I would have beaten. But I had a blistered butt. But no.
Yeah, no doubt.
Can't do that now.
No, you sure can't. If I had acted kind of like that, I wouldn't even have the brain cell that I have now. Well, the one that's left. Do the Borg exist in the mirror universe?
No. Well, yes, but no. Not in the Alpha Quadrant. Guess it all depends on what happened in their development over time. And if they were asked as they were in the prime timeline. So what do you think, Robert, since you brought the question? And how is work going in DCM? I know you're keeping his hair. It's I'm sorry, I have totally forgot to mention the featured channel of the day is the Real Review 3000. For those of you who don't know Chris Knight, go ahead and check out the Real Review 3000. He has different variety of programs on his channel. He has game streams. He does reviews. A lot of stuff. He also does something on Chaos Central. So that is definitely something to check out. Like I said, check out the Real Review 3000. You can even become a channel member if you want. And the link is in the description below.
Days was waiting for me.
And yes, Chris is pretty great. You're right. Let's see here. Go ahead and really? Sure. If I can. There we go. That's better. Now we can watch Bird play whatever the hell this is. What game are you playing, Bird?
Call of Duty Warzone.
Call of Duty Warzone.
I just got killed. I got restarted. You're not. Oh, you are. I just wanted to play in my little box. I don't want to be the featured content. This is very boring for many people.
Why?
I don't know, because if people wanted to watch this, I'd get more viewers when I play this. This is one of my lower streams.
Well,
I play
okay.
this just on days when I really just want a break. And I'm to this morning because I really didn't get a chance to play yesterday because of the coughing. And like the morning, even though I'm still coughing, is the best time, is my least coughing time. So if I don't play it now, I probably won't get a chance till tomorrow.
Well, unfortunately, the only way to pin the links, you have to go to your YouTube channel, the stream itself, and click on the comment on the three dots, and it will say pin message at the top. You can choose to pin the message, and that's where the link goes. So, yeah. But you can only do it in the YouTube window, not StreamYard.
So Mama Pray brought me out one of Charlie's toys that plays Coco Melon, and you can't stop it once it starts. Because she thought I said I missed Coco Melon. And she knows damn well what she heard. Did everybody get quiet?
Liking Coco Melon, that's just wrong.
I agree. Should be against the Geneva Convention.
God.
Okay,
On the
that's...
other hand,
Yes.
Charlie really does like it.
How old is Charlie?
16 months and a couple weeks. 17 months and a couple weeks.
Well, how old is Bird on Saturday?
Holy shit, that's right. We're in the double digits of November.
Yeah.
Oh man, it doesn't feel like.
It's the final countdown, Bird.
I'm not going to be better for my birthday.
Listen to Mama Pray.
She says pineapple's going to cure me.
Oh, why not?
Well, it depends on how he takes it.
Ow! No. Pineapple does have several nutrients in it. So yeah. I can't say you won't feel better after eating it. So.
Just don't put it on your pizza, because that's gross.
Not to everybody. Not to everybody. There's some people that like pineapple on their pizza.
I'd rather have sauerkraut on my pizza.
I've never heard of somebody eating sauerkraut on a pizza.
Sauerkraut on pizza?
Yeah.
My God.
Well,
What
if you
happened
make
to you?
a Reuben pizza,
Okay, a Reuben pizza, I get that, but
No, I'm sorry. You can't explain this away with whatever the hell a Reuben pizza is. This is more serious. Names and numbers.
I've never had it. Never had it. I mean, it makes sense, but no, no, I wouldn't. Um, let me go ahead. Let's see here now. Yuck. Sauerkraut, are you insane? Mount Elysium, that's an abomination. And hey, Chris, what's going on? Darth Aster brings up a link for Stranger Things Season 4 trailer.
Let
For those
those poor
interested.
kids sleep.
So I did go ahead and put the link in the chat. Darth Aster loves his sauerkraut. I That's fine. I have no problem with people who like
I
sauerkraut.
like sauerkraut on hot dogs.
Yeah.
With mustard.
But a pizza, I never would have thought of it. That'd be like, I don't know, lettuce on a pizza. Just, yuck.
I've had the salad pizzas.
Well, you make a taco pizza, you put lettuce on that. You don't cook lettuce, but
Exactly. You don't cook the lettuce.
Yeah, it makes it very hard to reheat once there's lettuce on something.
oh yeah, that's for sure. Because it's all limp and nasty.
I wonder if Monsanto can create a species of lettuce that's resistant to microwaving. So even if you put it in a microwave, you heat up the burger, the lettuce stays cold. Sounds like right up their alley. Foods of the future. Little genetic engineering.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Bird, you have to stop making people so paranoid.
Well, I'm not making it paranoid. I'm just saying these.
When you go through like a seed catalog, you know they're always, this is not a non-GMO. This is a non-GMO.
Yeah,
Well,
but
there's a
those
reason
people
why.
are scared. The GMOs are going to save the future.
Well, the thing of it is you know, if you're buying seeds for a garden, they're going to be all non-GMO unless you're like buying sweet corn seed. because there's no money in it. They don't make any money, screwing around with, GMO carrots or what have you.
I was thinking the same thing, Chris. Yes, you can make a lettuce that will not wilt in the microwave. You make it out of microwave safe plastic. Yep. You just make it a little less rigid. Yeah. You can have lettuce like appearance for plastic. Yum. Oh, this is what's interesting, though. We're talking about stuff and Bird's playing this game. I think I actually have more people watching than he does on his own channel.
Because they're talking about interesting things. It's not just.
Yeah, but see, on your channel, I don't want to be talking about stuff. I mean, I'll read the chat. That's different, but I don't want to take over your stream. I'm not like Chris Knight of the Real Review 3000. We will, come on, take over a stream, that kind of thing. Oh, speaking of which, he is the featured channel of the day. Yes, I know, not a good segue, but hey, why not? By the way, how are you doing, Chris? Should be what? Late night, early morning? I don't know. I don't know offhand. It's late night. Okay. I wasn't sure of the time right now. Just had dinner. So how was dinner?
Sorry.
No reason to be sorry. So what did you have for dinner? Just out of curiosity. Let's see here. Not bad. Mince and a wrap. Getting ready for bed soon. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully you have a good night's sleep. Let's see here. It is going to be a couple of days till you have your next stream, I think. And let's see here. So, what's going on, Flugger?
Nothing. I'm just watching Bird.
Oh, I'll let you talk about something for it. I need to deload you.
Yeah, go for it.
Just taking my blood pressure, so I have to be still.
How's your blood oxidation level been, Bird?
Well, when I use the extra oxygen, it's okay, but I got to use at least a little.
Well, it looks like later PCAT.
And my blood pressure, 97 over 71, and the 95 beats per minute heart rate. And I did not take my morning pill.
I'd have to OD on my blood pressure meds before I'd ever get anywhere close to that. Hell, my best blood pressure I can even remember was a few years, well, probably like 4 years ago. It was 120 over 80. Which is better than my winning one that I took at home here one day. It was actually 220 over like 150 or something like that.
Well, that's yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm all in all these meds. You want to look at Robert Rose Jr.'s comment there? I was going to read it out, but I figured it'd be better for you.
Oh. In Star Trek 6, also, apparently Klingons didn't train for zero-G combat. Very unusual for a warrior race. Even if they are bad about battles, how did they ever kill their gods? And you're welcome, PCAT. Hopefully work goes well today. And by the way, Chris, if you'd like to hop up before you go to bed, feel free. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. But well, hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. I'm not expecting Chris to show up in the chat, so I didn't tell him why I wanted him to be here. But oh well.
What, you have an evil agenda?
No, I just don't want to say, "Oh, hey, come to the channel because you're going to be the featured channel for the day." Because that just doesn't. It just doesn't. Well, ow. You know, it's funny. I went in. I thought, well, I'm away anyhow. I'll go in and grab a cup of coffee. It doesn't help to get coffee if you just set up the coffee and forget to turn it on, like I did.
Yeah, well, I can hear you there.
So, what does anybody want to talk about in the chat? Could always use a topic suggestion if you have something you want to talk about. Of course, you're also welcome to join the panel if you'd care to as well. And good afternoon, Mar. How are you? Of course, food first. I mean,
Yeah, cool, Mark Howell. You can always come on.
I
Just
mean,
mute
we
your
know.
mic when you're chewing.
Well, yeah. Let's put it this way: there have been a few YouTubers that, well, don't always necessarily mute when they're chewing.
Yeah, I've met a few of them. That's for sure.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all. Oh, trust me, I'm always going to be streaming at this time except on Sundays. I just with the I find it funny because I thought about changing my day off anyhow from Monday to Sunday, and well, there was a change on the Michael T's channel, so now the stream is shorter on Sunday night. So, needless to say, there's me time for me to come on at normal time. So it's like,
It was kind of
okay.
It was kind of funny on Monday. I checked in just for a couple seconds and saw that you were on, and I was scratching my head, going, "What the hell's going on?" But I wanted to finish the episode of the Enterprise I was on, so I went back and finished that. Got back, and you'd logged off already. I'm like, son of a bitch. So then a little later, I peeked back in, and then Jedi Bill was on. And I was like, oh, yeah, maybe I'll jump up in his stream. So then but it was like, no, I got to go wash my hands. But then I had to go pee. So I had to go wash my hands again. And then by the time I got back, the trolls were on. And I was like, no, I can't. I just couldn't do it.
And good morning, BK Dan. That is Flugger.
Is it Flugger or Fluger? Am I saying it wrong?
I say Flugger, but it
Okay, then it's
like
Flugger.
like I tell everybody, it doesn't friggin' matter. It's not my name.
No, but
I don't care.
My instinct would be to say Fluger, but yeah.
Well, that's what you see my name on YouTube or even on StreamYard. I put the two G's in there to try to connote that it's Flugger, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? Oh, I think that was a Milky Way gate that was next to a black hole. It was a space gate.
Oh, let's see here. I'll probably have to go in and check on the coffee in a minute. So, BK Dan, what's going on today?
Well, it could be, Dan. I really don't remember exactly. I suppose I should go back and double check, but I don't exactly know. I just kind of cropped the image and threw it in here.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hello.
How's today going for you guys?
Going all right. What about you?
Today's a pretty good day. And if you'll indulge me just for a second, back in 1775, my Marine Corps came alive. Today is November 10th, the Marine Corps birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Bert. That's why my avatar and my handle has changed. This is always a great day. 4 years, it was worth the experience. To earn that Eagle Globe and Anchor was absolutely one of my proudest moments. Well, things did not pan out at the butcher shop, but at least I can say I gave it a shot.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
So on the plus side, you will probably keep your fingers longer.
Well, I gave it a shot. I went in, I tried out for a couple hours, but I think it was a bad time too for them to try and train someone when it's the middle of deer season, and they were like rush, rush, rush. And the senior guy, I guess he'd been doing this for 50 or so years, was very kind of like expected me to, I guess, figure everything out in like an hour. And actually yelled at me, which I thought was so funny because the way he yelled at me, he kind of said, he goes, "I've told you this a couple of times already. I don't need you here if you can't listen." I'm like, that's the best you can do. I didn't say that, but I was like, all right, sir. And I was like, I'm just thinking in the back of my head, I was kind of chuckling in the back of my head. I'm like, when the son came and talked to me afterwards, he said, "I don't think this is going to work out. I don't know why my dad was acting that way." And I'm like, doesn't bother me. And I got paid for my time. And the owner was like, "Was he harsh with you?" I was like, "Nothing I can't handle." And it was like I talked to someone, they go, "I don't like, I don't know if I could handle being yelled at." I'm like, yelled at? By comparison, this wouldn't even rank in my top 100 or 500. That was like a puppy dog thing to me. Yeah, BK Dan, that was one of my proudest moments. It ranks down after all three of my children being born and marrying my wife. But it will always be in my top 5 to have gotten my Eagle Globe and Anchor. 16 days, your son will be 21. Nice. Actually, let's see here. In 12 days, my daughter will be 21. My oldest will be 21 too. How's the game going,
Wow.
Bird?
Could be going better.
So yeah, PK, we both have my daughter's birthday is the 23rd and my wife's birthday is the 30th.
Good morning, LGG.
And morning, LDG.
Mounds of Elysium, I would agree. I thought it would have been a good trade. And the short time I was there, I did learn some very interesting things. It was interesting to see what goes on behind the scenes of a butcher shop. I found the experience rewarding, but it wouldn't have. Even if it had worked out, I could have, and even if it wouldn't have worked out anyway. I could tell that they weren't going to be able to be flexible with the schedule, and honestly, I had to stand in the same spot for so long that it was causing my back to spasm. And actually, I think one of my nerves got a little pinched in the back because I started having for like a couple hours yesterday. My right thumb was completely numb. But hey,
Yeah,
it was worth a shot.
Yeah, LDG, we all hope that you're doing well.
as can be. Yeah.
What's going on with LDG? I'm not familiar with it.
His father died.
Oh, my condolences, LDG. That sucks. That's very interesting, the back of that shop. I mean, I guess when they promote butcher shops or things like that on TV, it kind of comes down more like it's a lot of hard chopping and stuff. And really, I noticed it was very, very finesse. Did you just get shot going up the ladder?
I did.
Yep.
Well, I went back this morning before I got back here, and I was pitching an idea to them where my expertise might help them get them some candidates to work there and help promote their business. And well, the owner was pretty matter of fact. She does not want to promote her business. Now, why is that? I have no clue.
Hey, Mar, how you doing?
A wonderful good morning to everyone. You know that moment where you are chewing something and NB Geek says something and you abruptly stop chewing?
Mm-hmm.
I just had that moment.
Ah.
How you doing, Mark?
Doing fine so far. Well, other than Google pissing me off again by giving me notifications late.
Of course, that's what Google does best. Hey, at least you got the notification. You may be amazed how many times it's like, wait a minute, I have the bell icon rung, and I still don't get notifications that Captain Trek is on. Even though I know it is.
It's time that Google is sold to the German Bahn. At least they are on time.
And I do want to welcome Chris Knight.
Hi, Chris Knight.
Real Review 3000, who is a feature channel for today. Perhaps you could tell us something about your channel.
And
I'd like people to know.
are you kicking him off, or is he just
No,
bouncing
He left.
around?
he
Yeah, he
dropped
did, he
in and
left.
dropped out at the same time.
I moved him up to the top row, and he left. Apparently, it's his phone. I know if he's on his phone, it's really easy to exit StreamYard.
It was probably the co-host.
Hold on, guys.
Not too
Hey,
much.
Chris.
What's going on, Chris? And
Sorry.
no problem.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. Can you hear
Okay.
us?
Now I can.
Oh, right when I'm speaking. I'm feeling a little bit flattered here.
Yes. Well, as I was saying, I made the Rural Review 3000 the feature channel for today.
What?
You are the featured channel for today.
I am the. I'm sorry. It keeps cutting out on me. I'm in a horrible spot. Let me move my phone. Go ahead. Say that one more time, please. I'll try to hear it this time.
You are the featured channel for today.
Oh, I am. What did I do this time? Am I being canceled again?
Nope. Promoted. I don't know what.
Wow. I do not believe that I can handle the pressure that promotion brings on. So I will gladly step away from it.
No, I understand you're busy with work, but
Yeah, shit happens.
How you doing today, Chris?
I am alive. The end of the world is coming at my job, though, because things are breaking left and right this morning and got me running.
wonderful.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
One of those days, huh?
Well, yeah, I probably won't have a show tonight on Chaos Central. I don't know right now. It sounds like, well, we had a check valve burst upstairs. I had to shut off the water to that. Now we're trying to get that part in, hopefully today. But we just got word that one of the bars lost water pressure completely. And last time that happened, it was a pipe underneath in one of the barges. So currently, we don't know, but we have to call some people out, and they've got to go down to one of the barges, which means I have to go with them. And if it is a burst pipe, I'm going to be here till late because then we have to get permits to come down there to do what the job that they have to do because it has to be handled because it's all being on a boat. Extra water, we got to pump water out if there's water. There's a lot of that stuff going on. So who knows? It doesn't seem like it's going to be a fun day.
No.
Good morning, Dalek. How are you doing? Not that I wanted to disturb there.
And yes, good afternoon, Dalek 451. Well, I hope your day gets better, Chris, not worse.
It'll be something. I mean, if that's what happens, that's what happens, and I just have to deal with it. But typical.
So you said it's in a bar. Is it at least a strip bar? So you have some fun on the work.
No, we do not have that type of, unfortunately. I would be very much. I'd be much happier if that was the case. Hold on just a second, guys.
No problem.
Ooh. November 10th through the 13th in Terre Haute, 20 ribeyes for $39.99. That's
nothing wrong with having fun at work.
No.
Let's see this 20 ribeyes. That sounds like a pretty good deal, but I'm curious to what the size of the ribeyes are.
Who has a special?
What's that? I guess Menards is it. It's a truckload meat sale at Menards for the next 3 days. Unfortunately, I do not have I have not purchased a deep freeze to put out in my barn yet, so I don't have the room in either of my two fridges for something like that.
And B, do that again a little bit slower.
Do what again?
Showing your hands. Still all there, all fingers accounted for. Everything is fine.
Menards is an awesome place, except for one thing. They bank off of people coming in because of their rebates, but it's also a pain in the ass to get their rebates.
That's why I don't fuck with rebates. Every time I've ever dealt with a rebate, it's more of a pain in the ass than it's worth.
Yeah.
Good morning, Joseph.
It's like when Walmart asked me, "Do you want to do the extended warranty on this?" No, because your warranty is not worth the paper it's printed on. And I've actually said that because I bought an extended warranty one time, tried to get my damn thing fixed, and they were like, "Well, you didn't register it. Go to this." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Screw this." It's like they got. It's so funny. They have like these extend. Do you want the 3-year extended warranty on this lamp? Why? Are you expecting the lamp to break in 3 years? Maybe the light bulb, but I don't know about the light bulb. But I think
warm and fuzzy inside.
Nice try, Bird.
I put a landmine under it to try and trap the next person who was going to use it. But apparently somebody else already had that idea and put a landmine under it before me.
Ah.
And I thought it was a pretty smart idea.
Oh, absolutely. And random minutes greetings from the future, just dropping by to leave a like. Finished a 2-hour call and another 3-hour long one starts in 8 minutes. That sucks.
Apparently it's somebody's birthday today that my mother and my aunt are friends with on Facebook, but I cannot place who that person is.
And BK Dan asks, can't quite place the game, Bird. What game is that?
Call of Duty something.
Call of Duty Warzone. The game is free. It's like 200 gigabytes to download, but it's free. You can get it from Activision Battle.net on PC or PS4 or PS5, Xbox One, or whatever the hell the latest Xbox is.
Bird, did you just get blown up again?
No, that one wasn't me. I was just watching what happened to the guy who blew me up. He got blown up, so all's good. Now I'll restart the game.
You watched somebody blow up and did nothing about it, Bird?
I couldn't do anything. I was a spectator.
You call yourself a leader of a country.
That was the guy who killed me, so I clapped silently. You know what they say, gotcha. An eye for an eye makes everyone equal.
So I don't know if anybody has watched that show La Brea, but oh my God. If you don't know anything about this, basically a sinkhole opens up in the tar pit in the tar pits in LA. These people fall through to 10,000 BC. And basically they're so goddamn
how
stupid.
Tar pits work.
And it's such a stupid, these characters are so goddamn stupid that I'm rooting for the animals to kill them.
And good morning. Good afternoon, Dalek 451.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, or good morning for you.
I mean, okay, here's the scenario. Now I want to see what you guys would have done here. Okay, you're over by an ambulance trying to get some antibiotics for somebody who's got an infection. You have one doctor, you take the doctor, even though he could have given you the information. And for reasons I don't understand, because I know cats don't act like this. A saber-toothed tiger comes out, basically announces his presence to the three of them. They said run. Now, do you think you would run, considering you're a bipedal going up against a quadruped predator? Or do you think maybe you'd gotten a damn ambulance and waited till it lost interest and went after another meal?
Was get in the ambulance and drive away an option?
Absolutely.
That's probably what I would have done.
Now, here's the other stupid scenario. They gather all the food together. Now, would you put all the food in one central open location? Or would you maybe try to store it in a couple of cars so a big-ass sloth doesn't come and try to eat all your food?
Well, in their defense, did I know a giant sloth existed?
Doesn't matter. You know animals exist.
Yeah, but if I'm from LA and I just went through the amazing impossible tar pit, I probably think I'm high, not in an actual real world situation.
Well, somebody got high because they actually had one guy who had heroin, and he actually had the audacity to say to someone, he's like, I'm going to want my heroin back. It's like, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to sell it to? It's 10,000 BC, you dumb shit. I mean, I thought it was funny when they said there's apparently hundreds of people around here, but they managed to only get one doctor. No RN, LPN, CNA, first responder. Just one doctor. I'm like, did anybody take a census to figure out who everybody is and what their skill set is?
Maybe doctors are generally smart enough not to fall into a tar pit.
True. So, Chris, if you're not going to be on today, what are you going to be doing anything later this week?
It depends. Might try to do it on Friday, maybe. I did my masking last night, and I will be on Cards Against Humanity on Chris's channel on Friday.
Absolutely.
And I'll have the weekly wrap up again. But
cool.
On Friday, if I do the Chaos Central show, it'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern. So basically, I'll be on that. And then as soon as I get off of that, I believe is when cards start. So it'll be like boom, boom. We'll see, because I know Anzo didn't do his show last night because of the stuff LDG is going through. And it really depends. If he decides to do his on Friday, then I'll bump mine to next week. But right now, I don't know, and I don't know for sure if I won't be doing it tonight or not yet. But it's definitely not looking good. But
so,
that's. I was going to say that's what's the term? C'est la vie, such as life.
Yes. So yeah, c'est la vie.
C'est la vie. Put a French accent behind it and sound really smoothie. It's perfectly fine.
Captain Trek, just for information value, are you starting another stream in 30 minutes?
What?
I just got a notification that you start a live stream in 30 minutes.
No. No, I'm not. Let me check something real quick.
Okay.
Mama Prey is cleaning out one of the cabinets in the kitchen, and we found another expired food from 2009. Best used by July 2009.
Okay. What is it?
This one, if you want, Captain, she would be willing to send, because we're fairly sure it probably won't kill anybody.
Okay.
If you want to eat it on camera.
What is it?
It's freeze-dried astronaut ice cream from the Kennedy Space Center.
Hey, Bird of Prey Prime.
Cool.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Hey, Bird of Prey Prime.
Chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
What game? Bird of Prey 5. What game are you playing?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What game?
What game are you playing?
Oh, this is Call of Duty Warzone.
I should have guessed it was Call of Duty.
Of course, playing is.
Yep.
It's all right.
It's
I
a free download
to the main room, and it's
Okey-doke.
fairly loud out there.
No problem, Chris.
So
Thank
I
you
will
for stopping by.
And well, I'll stop by again. I'll be right back after I'm done doing something out there, because I'll be outside for a minute, and I can continue from there.
All right.
All right, man. I'll be back.
All right.
You
Thank
then?
you.
So yeah, Call of Duty Warzone download is for free, but if Bird is playing, you can also watch him for free dying there every now and then.
True. You can save time and hard drive space. Just watch him die.
Which one is more fun is up to you, playing it or watching it.
If you don't
For
have
me,
the,
it's watching.
yeah, definitely for me, it's watching. I mean, I would be doing at least as well as Bird, if not worse.
Yeah, while watching, I can do the thing that my dad usually do when he watches soccer games, telling, "Oh, I'm way better than everyone else that plays the game."
Well, of course.
How is he? How is he showing the game like that?
OBS.
I'm using OBS Studio virtual
right.
camera.
Should have guessed.
Damn, I tied my beard up this morning here a little bit and realized, damn, I really needed to shape my neckline. I think if this gets another couple of inches, I might actually be able to start braiding it.
What, you want to breed your beard?
You know what I said.
No, I don't. I really understood breeding my beard.
Braid.
Oh.
Just like Tribbles. It was born pregnant.
Until the Klingon Empire wiped them out, there are surely songs that tell the tale of the great purge of the Tribbles.
A great tribble hunt.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff in my life. So if someone tells me he's breeding beards, I believe him until proven otherwise.
I was
That brings up some interesting images in my head there, Mar. Oh my God.
Yes, that's certainly an interesting thought.
Breeding beards.
Oh.
Do you take them by force, or?
But then, because of latest events, I even was checking on YouTube on how to become a bully. But all I could find was how to become a bull breeder. I don't think it's the same thing.
Probably not.
No.
Chester. Chester was the name of the cat
Oh, really?
from Deep Space Nine that
Yep.
Yes,
O'Brien
that's right.
took.
You're right. It
Thank
was
you,
Chester.
Professor Brainy Specs. I was way, way, way behind.
Mr. Research found it, huh?
Yeah. No, he should definitely have Conti do an all O'Brien.
That would be easy enough.
So, Cap, how is the co-host admin thing working so far with Bird? Because I know I heard you talking about that this morning.
Well, since he's playing the game right now, it isn't really affecting anything. It's just if there's an issue, the Bird will be able to resolve it without me having to give away password information.
Well, it's definitely a benefit. I know we were always talking about we wanted something like that because, say you drop out or something, now Bird can, if he's here, can take care of some things while you're rebooting your router again for the 7,000th time. Yeah, I'm trying to get my two co-hosts to do go to my offline StreamYard stream tonight, because I kind of want to at least get with Jack and see and send him the email and stuff and test it out.
Well, that looks like someone was bleeding out there, Bird.
Yeah, maybe a little. I think it's just artwork.
But at least Halloween is over, so you won't encounter any zombies.
So this is annoying as hell, guys. My son wants to watch Aliens after we already watched Alien, and here's the thing: after 3 days of searching, I still cannot find my frickin' movie.
Tried to warn you there, Bird. I tried to warn you.
Yep.
That was a warn me? You tried to warn me?
Yeah, I tried to warn you. I told you there is blood. Probably there is someone sneaking around.
So I'm going to pitch an idea to. I have an idea I wanted to pitch to that store that apparently doesn't want to promote themselves, which is fine. But my wife's school definitely wants to promote themselves. So I was wondering. I'm thinking about pitching the idea. I asked my wife to talk to the boss, see if they'd be interested in hearing my pitch about it to help them promote the school. Get them help them get hire some teachers. Damn, Bird.
Yeah, I'm not having a good morning. I think I'm done for today. At least for now. This is some days you have it and some days you don't.
Yeah.
I'm going to blame it on cheaters like everyone.
I think you're absolutely right.
Goddamn cheaters.
Yeah, on some days the others are just lucky, and on other days you just are unlucky.
And some days both.
Yep.
Sad part is, how you know when it's getting close to Halloween around here? They start putting Christmas stuff out.
Oh my god.
I have the feeling there was something like that we talked about yesterday.
That's how it was. That's how it was at the I was out with my mom and grandma yesterday. And that's how it was at the pub we were at. It was, in fact, the moment we walked into the place, they were actually putting up their Christmas decorations, and while we were sat down at our table, they were playing these really bad renditions of Christmas songs. And it was,
it was bad enough when Chris. Oh, sorry.
And it just, it really annoys me to hell and back when you get Christmas. You start the Christmas related stuff starts seeping in, like not even outside of November. Outside of December. Sometimes as early as August.
Well, I've never seen that, but it was bad enough. It's bad enough when Christmas is muscling in on November Thanksgiving. Now they're putting shit out in October. I'm like, Jesus Christ, people.
Captain, do you have somebody
Christmas
in the back
stuff out
room?
next to Halloween decorations?
Exactly. You get what I mean. It is so. See, I'm just like, come on, save Christmas for December.
At least save it to Black Friday. After Black Friday, it's fair game. But come on, stay out of the other months. Let Halloween and Thanksgiving have their month, you selfish Christmas bastards.
Exactly.
No, folks, we don't hate Christmas. We just hate the fact that we're seeing the shit out.
Yeah, exactly.
When it's like I got Christmas decorations next to it was bad enough when I had Christmas decorations were next to the Thanksgiving decorations. Now I've got Christmas decorations next to the Halloween stuff. I'm like, come on, stay in your lane.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. I don't hate Christmas at all. In fact, I really like Christmas. It's just seeing it outside of its own designated month is really annoying.
Yeah, you do not have to listen to Heintje Christmas songs all the time when it's Christmas. That's why you don't hate it.
Oh, and the other fun thing too is, trust me, once the Christmas decorations are done after December, give it a couple of days, and you start seeing in January all the Valentine's Day stuff. Buy these. It's like, dude, it's still another month away. That chocolate's going to go bad by the time. That chocolate's going to go bad, you son of a bitch. Those roses are going to be dead. Oh, and that's always a fun thing. They always love to jack the prices up of roses and stuff.
At least we did.
I hate Hallmark holidays. That's what I call that. Valentine's Day is a Hallmark holiday, as I like to call it.
Now there's one holiday I do not care for at all. Valentine's Day.
And good day to you. How are you today?
Well, you got to remember, we're the same freaking country where they decided to get pissy about certain products on displays. So we had to get rid of Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, and the Indian on the butter, but we kept the land.
Oh my God, that was just ridiculous. There was no, I don't really see why I should care too much about this, but come on, there was nothing wrong with Uncle Ben.
Nope.
No, there was nothing wrong with Aunt Jemima. And the whole thing with the butter, where it was like, yeah, we removed the Indian, and the first thought everybody was saying thing, oh, you removed the Indian, you took the land. Yeah, that was a good call, you dumb shits. That's going to boost sales. No, I heard Coke fired their diversity consultants.
Wait, they fired them.
Or they went in different directions. They no longer are using their service, whatever you want to call it. They hired, I guess, like a consulting firm about to help them promote diversity or something. And I guess whatever the case was, they decided, you know what? I guess Coke got their head out of their ass and realized, you know what? This is bullshit.
Well, I hope so, because it is bullshit. And
yeah, that's why I thought it was so funny when I saw Why the Last Man got canceled before it even finished its season, and I'm reading the I watched the first episode and it sucked.
Of course,
and I was like,
of course it got canceled early.
Well, greetings, guys. Did you notice, and if anyone who watched Why the Last Man first episode, did you notice the traffic jams the moment all men were gone?
No, I have not watched that. I have not watched that piece of garbage, and I don't plan to.
Yeah, there was a few scenes in the opening shots. Traffic jams.
I watched the first episode and I already could say I read.
Wait. The traffic jams was once all the men were dead.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Welcome back, Chris. What's going on? Hopefully things are better than they were.
No.
That doesn't. Yeah, traffic jams when there's at least still a good number of people left. That makes no sense.
No, wait. What's the deal? What are we talking about here?
Why the Last Man? One of the interesting things, that was just, it was a hot garbage. I could tell they obviously did not read the comic whatsoever, and I have read the comic because they literally, I was reading articles about it. It goes, well, yes, this was at this time, so we need to update it and diversify it and add transgenders in because that way York doesn't have to wear the mask because everybody's just going to assume he's a transgender. I'm like, really? You honestly believe that shit? And to top it all
they are
off,
talking about The Last Man.
It was hilarious.
For crying out loud! I mean, isn't the whole idea of it that everything with a Y chromosome dies? That means everything, and you can't. God's sake, your gender is a biological fact. It's in your DNA. It's how you're born. If you have a Y chromosome, you're gonna die.
You're overthinking it. You're putting large logic to it.
Well, the only two things with a Y chromosome that were still alive was Yorick and Ampersand. And this is like And I read this, and it's like, I don't the I guess director, owner, or whoever had the project is like, I don't understand why it got canceled. We have such a diverse cast. We have all these women working on this show. I said, yeah, you didn't hire talent, you dumb shit.
That doesn't equal a good show, you moron.
Like I've always said, if you hire or get the right actors, diversity is fine. But when you just hire an actor because they're diversity, it never works out.
Yeah, I say something similar to that too, Chris, where I say, if you hire talent, you will get diversity. If you hire solely for diversity, you're not going to necessarily get the talent.
No, I think you can get that. I think if you want diversity, you can find talented people within that diversity. So I'm not saying don't look for diverse people.
There's a very good
Find
chance
the people
you
who
can.
can act. Find the people who can act.
Yeah, that's why I said you hire them on merit, and you'll get that diversity. You'll find it out there. You can have plenty of talented people in those career fields that are diverse in culture and stuff. But when you're only hiring and your sole point is just diversity, it's no wonder you're shit product. It's like, I don't understand. We're gonna shop this around. We worked so hard. I put my heart and soul into it. No, you didn't, because if you put your heart and soul into it, you'd have made a better product.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the casting agents, sitting there trying to cast this movie or any other product out there? It baffles me. Imagine a casting agent just sitting there and they look at their casting sheet and say, okay, we're looking for a one-armed man, and it has to be brown skin. And then all of a sudden, you get women, children, all that stuff coming in. So, yeah, I identify as a one-armed brown-skinned man. Can I get the role, please?
Oh my God!
Oh, it's like this.
Hollywood now.
They're bitching. Well, nowadays, they're bitching. It's like, if you hire someone to be a transgender, they must actually be a transgender. It's like, why don't I just hire a talented actor?
Yeah, it totally defeats the concept of an actor. An actor is a guy who pretends.
Yeah. Exactly.
But how do you cast? How do you cast? No, really. How do you cast Thanos?
If you're playing a character who's exactly like how you are in real life, then you're not acting. You're just being yourself.
Yeah. How do you cast Thanos or Spider-Man or Thor?
Find them.
How do you cast? Yeah, exactly.
I mean, for crying out loud, what if? I mean, think about it. What if it comes down to, I don't know, a non-human character, like in a cartoon, something you're doing voice acting, and you're giving your voice to a character who's not human at all. Well, like you're voicing an animal or something. What then? What you want to, like, if you're giving a voice to an animated dog? Do you want to bring in a dog to voice that dog?
What about a xenomorph?
Yeah. I saw this, and I don't remember what show it was, but basically, the actor playing, I guess, or the voice actor was playing, was a male doing a female voice, and they fired, they fired him because it was like, well, we need to hire a woman to voice a woman. I'm like, really? Then what's going on? Well, then explain Bart Simpson to me. Explain,
How about Bart Simpson? He's voiced by a woman. That's
Naruto. Or Naruto.
What about traditionally Peter
Naruto
Pan?
Was voiced by a woman.
Traditionally, Peter Pan has been played by a woman in stage plays.
Yes. For a long time. In fact, I think she did that for what, like 20 years?
They still do.
Yep.
Because
that's the thing. Women have been voicing boys in animation for decades.
You can't bring that up. It doesn't count.
Of course it doesn't.
See, guys, wait. See, guys, it only counts when it counts, and they determine when it counts. And the thing is in today's Hollywood, if they can hire a crap writer, or let's say they can hire 20 crap writers for the cost of one good writer, they're going to hire the 20 because they get more product out, and more product, no matter how shitty, brings in more dollars, and that's what they're banking on. And until people in general, not just us, because we're all on the same page of what needs to happen, but there has to be an outcry. I mean, literally 90% of the people have to stop buying this crap, and it has happened. It will happen again. That this will backfire in their face. And listen, everyone in the 80s, it was action movies, and action movies were everything. And you turn around, and by the mid 90s, late 90s, action movies were not a guarantee. Right now, it's comic book movies, and and think of the rom-com. There used to be. Remember when Hugh Grant? Was it Hugh Grant? Is that his name?
Yeah, Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant couldn't make a movie that was going to miss. And then one day people woke up and nobody wanted to see it anymore. It'll happen. It will happen. People will get tired of this, and it'll just be a snap of the switch like it always is. and Hollywood will reflect on it and change, and we'll go on for a while. Maybe it'll go in the right direction. Maybe it won't. We're all waiting for that next twitch to see where it goes. Because while I don't disagree with diversity, I think the problem is they have to be smart in how they do it. And they need to hire people who actually know what they're doing. Think of Doctor Who. Doctor Who is going back to the original showrunner after this season. Well, they're going back to the guy that's been doing it for like 30 years now. So
Russell T. Is it Russell Davis?
Wait, 30 years.
Well, the show's been on since the 60s.
Well, yeah.
But no, the Davies character, the Davies guy, he's been doing it since
Russell T. Davies first did Doctor Who in 2005.
Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. Sorry. Actually, no. I thought it was the late '90s when they rebooted it and started with Eccleston.
No. What?
Eccleston was in 2005.
Was it? My God.
No, you're way off.
Okay, fine.
You're thinking McEwen.
What I'm stating though is they're going back at least to something that had a proven commodity, and hopefully, I'm not going to say it will, but hopefully it'll change things. I'm using an example here. Okay, don't mind my dates. The dates don't matter. What matters is that the BBC has now heard that this isn't the way they're supposed to go. So now they're trying to maybe fix it by using a proven commodity that had paid off in the past.
May I suggest an alternative? It's not that they heard the fans. No, what is affecting their decision is the pocketbook. They have no licensing. There's no licensing products for the last 4 years now.
Just here's the thing though, just like with Star Wars. Do you think Star Wars is anything more than a drop in the bucket of the world of Disney?
No. Star Wars is a different scenario. Star Wars,
BBC makes more money off their news agency than they do anything else.
Yeah, of course. But the thing is, the different departments, different budgets. One budget does not affect the other. The news department does not carry the TV show budget.
At the end of the year, people on the board are looking at an overall picture of money in. They may say, well, what's going on here? But listen, if the money is still there, they have risk rewards and everything. And so if they lose out money, I still don't think pocketbook matters in that sense. It didn't hurt them that much. It is a drop in the bucket to them.
Well, it does, because licensing is the cornerstone to all product that's being produced in TV and movies.
I understand that, but that's not something that ultimately makes any difference to a major pocketbook. I argue this all the time. People who sit there and think that Disney is in trouble because Star Wars can't sell anything but Baby Yoda. They don't care. If it's selling Baby Yoda, that's fine by them, because they got princesses, they've got freaking Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Goofy. They've got 1,000 other products out there. Listen, Disney gets enough money from whatever the fuck they get it from. And at the end of the year, they really don't look at the finite things that lose money unless it's absolutely killing them. And it doesn't, because it's all a write-off. The BBC cares nothing about anything other than the news organization, because that brings in the bucks. And it's the same thing like with Sony. The reason why Sony wants to get rid of their movie division is because it doesn't make any money. So it's a write-off right now. And if nobody offers them the amount of money they want, they don't care.
Again, I'll disagree. I'll give you an alternative. Actually, not disagree. I'll just give you an alternative thinking. Every time there's a write-off in a corporation, it reduces the bonuses to the executives. So it does affect decision at the end of the year.
Is Kathleen Kennedy still at Lucasfilm?
I have no idea. People say yes. People say no. She's a figurehead. Her role's been diminished. She's got more power than ever, and no one knows.
Well, the point of the matter here is that she brought in over $4 billion to that organization, but they can't sell
one movie. One movie, and that $4 billion is all expenses.
on not just that movie, but on the purchasing of Star Wars. They have flipped it around and made money on it, even with crap.
No, they haven't. They haven't made money on Star Wars specifically. They're still in the hole.
Well,
They've made their money back. You can believe what you want.
No, I don't have to believe. I know the numbers. I work in the business. I know the numbers. They haven't made their profit yet. You know when they spend $1 billion to make a movie, you know what their break even margin is, or let's just say they spend $1 to make a movie. You know what their break even margin is? Which one? It doesn't matter. They have to make 4 times the number that they end up costing to make a movie.
It's about 3.5 times is what they have to make.
Okay, I'm just rounding it up.
But what I'm stating is they have made that money back.
No, they haven't because they're the money that they're spending, the money that is coming in. Also, the money that's coming in, they're burning it into future projects, so they haven't made the money.
Basically, what he's saying is they have to make $12 billion or $16 billion back in revenue to quickly break even. But Disney is obviously a big powerhouse company. That's why Marvel can, in the comic book industry right now, Marvel can make crap all they want because they've got other things, like you said, that are making them money.
Yep.
Yeah, Captain Trek.
Yes.
There yet? I see.
I'm here.
I see we've ruined the show. We're at 8 watching now.
Yep.
We were at 18 or 20 or maybe even more for a little while. I think that all this bullshit politics is a bad subject. We really need to maybe change it out.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe you've lost lost a few views because of this, all this boring corporate talk.
Yeah, we need to find something more entertaining to talk about because this is just killing Captain Trek's show.
Ghostbusters Afterlife's coming out real soon.
Frankly, it was going all. I was getting bored because it was going right over my head, and plus, I'm tired of hearing people bashing Disney.
Yep.
Okay, who's going to go see Ghostbusters Afterlife when it comes out? I mean, besides me and Captain.
I'm going to be a little reserved on it until I get the reviews in from real people like you guys.
We are going probably. I'm sure it'll come out on a Saturday. It'll come out on a Thursday night. We'll probably go see it Saturday as a family. Go up to Terre Haute, eat some food, and then go have lunch, eat, watch the movie. I've got both my Ghostbusters 1 and 2 out, so I think the week before. Doesn't it come out next week?
Actually, I don't know.
That's a good question. I'm not keeping track of it right now.
Ghostbusters. Okay, Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Hey, why do people tell actors to break a leg?
It's a sign of it's an expression of wishing them luck, isn't it?
No, yep. Because every play needs a cast.
Oh, actually, guys. Hey guys,
I just
Ghostbusters Afterlife comes out tomorrow.
What?
Ghostbusters Afterlife comes out tomorrow.
Well, that was quick.
Awesome, Chris.
It comes out next week on the Thursday, the 18th. The 19th is the official box office release.
Oh, why does it say? Why is it telling me it's the 11th?
Remember when the tickets come available?
Maybe. I mean, I got tickets available now. There could be an advanced showing. I mean, they do advanced showing. Okay, so I just texted my friend who worked for 20th Century Fox and still does stuff with Star Wars production and other things. What we're not thinking is that Lucasfilm is what they bought. They didn't just buy Star Wars. Lucasfilm and all the properties that they bought Disney estimates currently that they've made over $7 billion.
Come on, not this again.
Yeah, give it a rest, Chris.
All right. I got another one. I got another one for you guys.
Okay.
Why do dwarfs laugh when they play soccer?
Okay, why?
Because the grass tickles their nuts.
What?
Oh my!
Come on! I'm trying to break up the
God.
What is CinemaCon?
How CinemaCon, Jim?
Okay, yeah, next week, November 19th. I don't know why some sites said November 11th.
It could be an advance going or something. I'm going on this. I think I'm going on Thursday on the 18th. I've been waiting for this movie. I hope to God it's at least palatable. I mean, I didn't absolutely despise 2016s. I just can't place it with the rest of them because the humor is horrible in it. I just like it for nostalgia's sake because there is some elements in it that I don't mind. But as soon as any of them are talking or anything, it's horrible.
Never saw it and never going to.
That's fine. You're not missing anything by not seeing it. I'll say that much. No.
Oh, BK Dan. Oh.
I don't know.
It's bad jokes. Yay.
I'm looking at IMDb here, and it does show Sigourney Weaver is going to be in it. Bill Murray is going to be in it, and Dan Aykroyd and Ernie Hudson. Oh,
yeah, they're all going to be in it.
Oh, Winston's actually they have him labeled as a doctor now.
Mm-hmm. I think what they're trying to say is that he went to college to kind of get into their sciences.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Well, it makes sense because they all were, and he was the only one that wasn't. So it would make sense over time that they would want him to do it, or that he would personally want to do it. What's her name? Janine is going to be in it.
Janine Malnitz, isn't that her name?
The only thing that I'm praying for, the thing that would make my day in this, is at the last second, like at the very end, after they defeat Gozer again, or whatever the exact big bad is. I think it's going to be Gozer again. The best thing would be is they're done. They beat the bad guy, and then Louis Tully. What's his name? Yeah, Rick Moranis just runs up in the costume and says, "Guys, I'm here." And they say, "It's a bit late." And he goes like, "Ah, damn. I just want a 5-second cameo from him."
Actually, I was thinking the same thing. I would absolutely love that. That would be a great tongue-in-cheek.
He has adamantly stated that he is not in this movie. And the last person who vehemently stated that he were not in the movie was Linda Carter. And she was at the end of Wonder Woman 84. She said, "Oh, I'm not in this movie. I'm not in this movie. I'm not in this movie. I'm not in this movie." And then she was at the end. And I think, and the thing is, I don't care if they say they're not in the movie. He has announced that he's coming back to acting because he's raised his kids. The kids are in college now. And he says, I'm coming back. I want two things from him. I want the 5-second cameos in Ghostbusters Afterlife, which I don't see why they couldn't do it. It's a half a day on set. No problems. Just get him there, do it, and get him out. And then the other thing I want from him, I want Mel Brooks to do Spaceballs too.
Woo! Ah, jeez, I think that's the problem. So Mel Brooks doing a movie in this day and age. Woo.
Well, they're doing History of the World Part 2, and it's not. He's got some bit in it, or he's got some hand in it. What I want them to do is Spaceballs 2, and I want them to call it Spaceballs 2, the final insult, and I want him to piss everybody off, because what does it matter to him? He's going to die before long. Fuck it. Piss every motherfucker off.
Yeah. Chris, I wouldn't be surprised if Rick Moranis does show up. The way they get around him saying he wasn't in the movie is they put it in like a mid or post credit scene.
Well, something like that. I mean, yeah, but that's what I mean. That's what I want. I don't care if they say he's not in it. A cameo is a cameo. It's just it. And yes, this whole movie appears to be fan service. But after 2016, that's what it has to be. It literally has to be fan service. So I don't see how this is going to be any worse than Ghostbusters 2. And a lot of people, that's a divisive movie. Some people don't like it. Some people do. I do. But I think that.
Well, I think, regardless of me not going to see it on opening night, waiting for reviewers like you guys here to see it first, one of the things that I liked about the trailer is that when you saw the Ecto and that little seat came out the side
from real Ghostbusters
from the cartoon, I'm going, oh yeah. That little bit, that little detail there alone told me that they're actually hitting hard on the core elements.
Well, yeah, because that was actually supposed to be in the first movie. They can never get it to work practically. Back then, where it was safe, they said they had always planned on that. So when they came up with the concept for the Ghostbusters animation, the cartoon. It's like, well, we'll put it in here. So that's why it was there. It was always intended. It just they never could practically do it. And when I did see that, I was like you. I was like, oh yes, right there.
I totally forgot about that fact that was in the cartoon.
And you know why it's called the real Ghostbusters?
Yes, I do.
Because there's another series called Ghostbusters.
Filmation owned the rights to Ghostbusters, and it was 2 words. That's why the movie was 1 word, so they could get past the licensing problem. But they still had to pay money out to Filmation. So when they came out with Ghostbusters, the cartoon, at the same time, Filmation re-released theirs and called it the Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters, something like that. So then Aykroyd and Murray and all of them with the animation company decided we're just going to call ours the real Ghostbusters, saying this is what you want to watch. And it was just a fight. So, hey guys, I'm going to have to run. I gotta have
no problem, Chris.
My work here. If I can stop by again here in a little bit, I will. But thank you guys. I will talk to you later. All right.
Yeah. Take
Later,
care, Chris.
Take care.
Bye.
Speaking of what he's talking about the movie, I was watching on Netflix, Movies That Made Us, and they actually write the Ghostbusters and or get the name rights to it. And actually, throughout the movie, the very beginning of filming, they had 2 titles they were working with: Ghostbusters and I forgot what the other one was. But they were literally changing banners out throughout things and having the extras, when they would say Ghostbusters, actually saying the other thing. And they were like, everybody wants to say Ghostbusters. It's like, we got to get this damn thing fixed. And eventually some executive left that studio, went over to Filmation, and basically handed them signed a deal for, allowed them to get the rights, because Filmation was actually trying to hold on to it.
Yep, they went with Ghostbusters and the real Ghostbusters, while the other one is still Ghostbusters.
Yep.
It's driving me nuts. I can't find my Ghostbusters, my real Ghostbusters DVD set here. Where the hell did it disappear to?
Well, maybe you ought to get off your ass, quit sitting on a panel, and actually look through all your boxes and shit.
I'm too lazy for that. Like I said, I can't find my Aliens movie, and I can't find my Ghostbusters. But I did get this in the mail the other day.
MASH. Oh my gosh. The side. Can we get a side profile on that box there, please? Look at that. That's the whole enchilada, right?
Yes.
What's that? 13 years?
11 seasons.
Jeez.
Lasted longer than the war. Almost 3 times longer than the war.
I remember my family, crowding around our black and white Zenith TV to watch the last episode.
Goodbye, farewell, amen. Still the highest rated American series finale in American history. And rightly so.
No, I can't say I've even heard about it. Texala.
Oh yeah, the Tom Hanks movie, something. He, a dog and a robot are trying to get across the United States to head over to San Francisco. Forgot the name of it.
Well, that's actually something I was going to mention earlier too. Is name recognition doesn't sell movies like it used to. Remember when, like in the 80s and early 90s, if you put Arnold Schwarzenegger in a movie or Stallone or certain other big names like Tom Cruise, it was pretty much guaranteed more often than not you were going to bank.
Yep.
Anthony
Stallone.
Mackie, the guy who played Falcon and is now Captain America, he said there's really no superstars anymore in a way, and I'm paraphrasing how he said it. He says there's really no name recognition that gets people to go to the movies anymore. He goes, it's not, people aren't coming to see me. They're coming to see me play Falcon.
Yep.
Whereas when it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example, back in the 80s, I mean, Commando, Raw Deal, Red Heat, Running Man, it was pretty much just put his name up there.
Yeah, True Lies. Kindergarten Cop, Terminator. Oh yeah.
And thank you, Frog G, for putting in the link to the trailer.
Yeah, Finch. That's it. I saw the movie. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's basically the Tom Hanks acting on his own, without Wilson, in a Winnebago.
Anybody think they're gonna? How bad do you think they're gonna screw up Cowboy Bebop on Netflix?
Oh, they already have. from my opinion, mind you, they already have. Did you see the trailer?
They've screwed that up big time. No doubt in my mind about that.
It was dead on arrival for me.
Has it already dropped?
No, not yet.
No.
I still have this one question that has been bothering me, and it's very simple. Well, actually, 2 questions. Why is the dog on a leash, and where the hell is Ed? Where is she?
That's what I'd like to know. Where's Ed?
Well, they only have 10 episodes, and in the anime series, Ed comes in episode 9, I think, and belongs to the crew since episode 10. So probably she will be in the next season.
I just want to put it this way. I think it's time to blow this town. That was actually what really I enjoyed the most about this, other than the great writing and story and everything, was honestly the intro.
Wait a minute. What was that? Is that the
Cowboy Bebop original series?
Oh, it's on. Cowboy Bebop. Was that on Blu-ray?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I saw it at Walmart the other day, or about a couple of weeks ago, and I saw it and grabbed it and threw it in my cart. And I'm like, "You're going home with me."
Fantastic, mate. Well done.
Was it a good deal?
Okay, you don't look good, buddy.
A friend of mine picked up was it 24 movies of James Bond for, I think it was like $55 Blu-ray pack. Yeah, and like I was totally floored. I'm going like, damn it, man, where'd you get it? and he said it was just a box set. He saw it, he picked it up. I think it was Target or something like that.
Here's one I found at Walmart. I think it was like only $20.
Knight Rider.
Yep.
Okay, okay, which one? The original, the next one after that, the next one after that, or the final?
Just look at the name at the top.
Yeah, well, he was there all the time.
You can't knock the Hoff, man.
Germany loves Hasselhoff. How can you be German and not like Hasselhoff?
German adopted Hasselhoff, didn't they?
Yeah.
No, the UK adopted him. Thanks, the UK. The Americans didn't want him because when he starts singing, walls starts crumbling, and that was
He's not that bad. I've heard worse.
Well, don't forget, he's the guy who did the song for Baywatch.
Yeah, well, Don Johnson sang also. So did Eddie Murphy.
Well, just watch David Hasselhoff eating a cheeseburger on the floor.
Oh, geez, you got to bring that up. Oh my God, I had that totally out of my brain for years. Thank you, sir. Well done. God. Oh my gosh.
His daughter's screaming at him, "Get the hell up! God, go to bed."
Okay, because of that, I got another joke. I need to cleanse my brain. Soccer game is a strange game. You know why? Because soccer is a bunch of people running away from their goals.
Yes. Okay. I get it.
If you start dating a girl who loves soccer, she's a keeper.
Oh my God.
See if you guys remember this classic.
There you go. Watch it if you have to. David Hasselhoff, drunk, eating a burger on German TV.
Mar even has the link for you.
And he's singing. Well, it's not actual David Hasselhoff, but it shows pretty much what we think about him.
I've been able to find some great physical media of classic stuff. It's been nice because I don't trust digital media anymore. Well, actually, I never really did. But it's nice to have this physical probably because, when I get older and, pass away and stuff, at least this stuff can maybe go to my family versus digital where it's like 16 different logins. And then you have no guarantee that they're still going to be there.
Nope.
Oh, found it. Damn. Took me long enough.
All of his kids are going to have to wear tinfoil hats.
Yeah.
So here you go. Right there. There it is.
All right. Yeah, that's good.
Took me a minute to find it.
Do you also have the real Ghostbusters and Slimer? Go look
I never
for
saw
it.
that one.
Go look for it.
And here's another classic for all of you that I know you will probably appreciate.
Thundercats. Oh,
yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
Is it just the 80s, not the 2000s?
No, not the 2000s one. No, it's just the 80s.
Yeah.
And when I went to the convention, I don't know if some of you know, when I went to the Indiana Comic-Con, I picked up Sword of Power. They were selling it, and I was like, oh, that damn thing's coming home with me. Now I just got to find now I need a Batleth and a Sword of Omens.
but I think the sort of power you had was a LARP weapon, right?
Yes, it's a LARP weapon. Yeah, I can show you real quick.
To scale?
There you go.
It looks like it's to scale.
It is. It's a scale. Yeah, it's a LARP. I mean, I don't know what it's made out of exactly, but it is to scale.
Foam. It's a stick in the middle and foam around it. What foam I cannot say without checking.
Yeah, I remember one of the conventions I went to many years ago. There was a swordsmith there, and he had real swords. They were sharp, and they were heavy. And I picked up a long sword just to get an idea how heavy that sucker is. So I went in, and no problem. I lifted it up. Okay, I'm feeling good. And then like 3 or 4 inches off the ground, I start to tilt forwards. Okay, my whole body start to tilt forward. And the guy said, "There's no way you can hold this sword with one hand." I go, "Yeah, I kind of get that." So he took it from me because he had metal gloves. He took it from me. I mean, he handed me a sword. He has the metal gloves, and I'm just a customer. I have no metal gloves. So he took the sword back with his metal gloves and said, I go, yeah, okay, that's good. He goes, so how many would you like? I go, no, you misunderstand me. I'm only interested in butter knives.
The thing with the gloves is, as long as you have gloves on, you don't leave fingerprints on the steel.
Uh-huh.
And I think you was talking about a two-handed sword and not a long sword.
Yeah. It had
because
to be.
Two-handed sword is about 20 kilograms, while a long-handed sword is something between 5 and 10 kilograms.
Yeah, no, it had to be a two-handed
on the height
sword,
of the wielder.
I can't imagine how these guys back then would be fighting with that sword, man. Take one swing, and then take a moment to catch your breath, and then do another swing, take another moment, catch your breath. Whew. And then, of course, carrying being an army at the same time. My God.
Oh, one other weapon or prop I'd like to get. Connor McLeod's sword.
I don't think you'll be able to get it. You know why?
What's that?
It can only be one.
Good one.
That was bad. It was cute, but
come on, man! I made it up on the spot. Give me a mulligan here.
It was covered with cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
I fixed one of those swords, but it doesn't have the original grip because, well, it's hard to get elfenbein. What's elfenbein in English?
Not a clue.
Yeah.
Let me check.
I speak Canadian.
Oh, I like what PK Dan said. That's not a knife.
Ivory. It's hard to get ivory. It's hard to get ivory.
Yeah, it is.
So the dragon on the end of it is made of steel, and the rest of the grip is wood. And it also has the wing parade block.
I was looking up places that sell that custom make props and stuff, and came across another weapon I know. I don't have it, but I'd like to get it. Remember the movie Kroll?
Yeah.
Remember that weapon?
The star.
He had?
Yeah, the star boomerang. Yes.
Yeah. I've seen places where you can actually buy that. That
Wow.
would be a nice. Yeah, that would definitely be a nice.
Looks like we're winding down the stream.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I do want to thank everybody for joining, both on the panel and in the chat. Again, I do want to remind you that the Root Review 3000 is the feature channel for the day. The link is in the description. Again, thank you all for watching, and have a great day.
Arrivederci.